In today's society, where most people would rather just throw away their boots when they wear out, there are still some people who actually care about good quality footwear and don't mind spending a little bit more money on a nicer pair of boots that can actually get resold. Which, by the way, saves you money in the long run because it's cheaper to get them fixed than having to replace them every single time they wear out. So if that sounds like you and you actually care about good quality footwear, this video is for you. And if you're part of the group that likes to throw away their boots, still watch this video because you might actually save some money. If you don't know who I am, my name is Oliver the Shoe Man. This is my apprentice Ben. He's been working with us for about a year. My wife and I own and run our family's 5th generation shoe repair business right outside Nashville, Tennessee. As you can see, we resold tons and tons of cowboy boots all the time. So we know a few things about making your boots last a little bit longer. And so in today's video, we're going to be going over 3 different things that you could do to your cowboy boots to make them last longer. We're first going to go over the difference between a leather stacked heel base and a paper heel base. We're going to go over what a sole guard is. And then lastly, we're going to go over French tips.
Most manufacturers these days tend to use paper heel bases or what's known as a leather board heel base, which is just compress like shavings of leather into a sheet that they use to stack. With this one, it's more paper than leather. Take a look right here. Let's see. So there. One of the problems with paper heel bases is that they tend to delaminate. So you see, I just grabbed the rubber cap there, and there's a piece of the paper layer that came up with it. They aren't going to be as weather resistant. They can get damaged with water and things like that. And as you can see, they just tear. They do not hold up to getting new heels put on very well. A lot of times, if we replace the rubber heel cap on a boot, we need to add another layer of leather on there to replace the layer that tore off with the rubber heel cap. And here's a good example of what I'm talking about right here. Okay, so here we go. With this paper heel base, it just tore completely down the middle. That's multiple layers of leather, or of paper rather, that just completely split. So while the glue dries on the heel bases, we're gonna do sole guards. If you don't know what sole guards are, they are a thin rubber piece that you would place over the leather sole to help give it some more wear and life. The thing with leather is that it can wear out fairly fast. You don't get much traction on it, and it can wear down especially fast in wet conditions. And it's cheaper to resole in the future because all we need to do is just peel off the old piece and slap a new one on. While the glue dries for the sole guards, we can put the heels on. So why go for leather heel bases? Leather heel bases hold up a lot better than paper. They are more wear resistant. They don't fall apart if they get wet. And the more time you spend wearing them, the more they will compress the shape of your foot and will give you a lot more comfort when wearing. So here we cut a notch and center this down so that way the sole guard fits flush with the sole. That way you won't see it protruded from the sides. Now we're ready to put them on. Biggest part is just making sure everything is centered. It's definitely the most stressful part. We go ahead and hammer it. I like to use the back of the hammer here along that ridge. I press everything flush and make sure it goes all the way to the end.
We got new leather heel bases on. We now have rubber sole guards put on. Before we do the French tips, why do we even do them? With boots that have this shape, our feet kind of end like right here. They don't go all the way to the toe. So when we walk, we're walking normally, but we don't account for that extra room at the toe. So we tend to drag the tips of the soles, and that prematurely wears out the fronts before the center is actually wore out. So if we countersink a steel plate, or a French tip is what we call it, into the sole, then you obviously won't wear out that steel tip when you're walking. Now, because it is countersunk, you don't hear it as you walk, like the clickety clack or anything like that. It's not going to damage your wooden floors or anything like that, unless you go tiptoeing around in your boots. That's about the only time you'll have that issue. But we're just going to cut out the toe on this boot. Alright, so now it's just as simple as pulling this. Oh my gosh, that glue holds real well. Alright, so we got that tip out. Now we're ready for this piece. Now this gets super glued, and we have some brass screws that we're going to hold it to the leather sole. Some super glue underneath it. The super glue is mainly just to hold it in place while I put the screws in. The screws are really what holds it into place. But they're so small, it's hard to get into position. We have new leather stacked heel bases. We have rubber sole guards. We have our French tips in place. Now we can do our Vibram top lift. This is a Cowboy top lift, and it has holes in it. And those holes have washers built into the rubber itself. So we're going to, one, glue it on. And then we're going to take these nails. Can you see them? These nails right here. And we're going to drive them into that heel base. Now with the paper, these nails have a high likelihood of pulling out. Not because it doesn't hold, but because the leather or the paper will soon start to fall apart over wear, and these just tend to pull out. Now, that's why I also glue my heels, because not everybody wants to replace the heel bases. So with the glue and the nails, these hold just fine to either base. I would just always recommend doing the leather. Now all we have to do is do our final edging. We dyed the edges black again. We will condition the uppers, and these will be good to go. Now, after we do our final sanding, we dye the edges black again. It's really hard to tell if anything was even done in the first place. Let's take a closer look. See, the edge is just a slight bit thicker, but nothing really crazy that's gonna throw it off and make it look like a super chunky boot. Now the edges of the toe plates, I did dye that black, but we could leave it silver if you want just a little extra bling. But we wanted to black out the edge. So from the side, you can't see there's even a toe plate on here, but from the bottom, you can see that. Now the leather heel bases look the same as they did before. It's hard to tell between a leather heel base and a compressed paper heel base when you're looking at them from the manufacturer. But when you're on their website, you can see most of the time they'll say what they're using for their soles and what their heels. That's pretty much the only way you can be able to tell if it's got a leather or a paper heel base. But yeah, other than that, these things turned out great. These things are tanks now. The only issue with what I do as far as my business goes is I'm not going to see these boots for a very long time. So the only repeat customers I get is if they have multiple pairs of boots they need fixed over time. If they only have the one, like I said, I won't see this guy for another 3, 4, 5, 10 years, depending on how often he wears these. But that's the beauty of investing in your boots. Buying good quality boots, spending a little extra money up front. Your boots will last you 5, 10, 15 plus years. And then you resell them, and then you get another 5, 10, 15 plus years out of them. So long run, you save money. Short run, you have to spend a little bit more, but it's kind of a give and take. That being said, if you want to get this done to your boots, all my contact information will be down below. Like I said in the very beginning of this video, we are located right outside Nashville, Tennessee. We do take mail-in repairs. These were mailed in from Ohio, I believe. Feel free to reach out. Give me a call or text during my business hours. You can send me an email. All that information is down below. If after seeing this video, you're like, I want to get started, head on over to my website. All right, once you're here on my website, you'll hit the 3 bars at the top. You'll hit repair, shoe repair, and cowboy boots. Here, you'll see our sole guards and our heel placements. Right now, we're running a sale on heels, so we get the heels done for free. Your sole guards are right next to it. All you're gonna do is hit Here's a little description. We have a few different styles to choose from. Add that to your cart. Head on back here, go to heels. Once you're here, you can scroll down, do new leather stacked heel bases if you'd like. Add that to the cart. And then you scroll to the bottom, French tips for cowboy boots. Choose between our Triumph toe plate, which is brass plated. We have the Lulu tips, which you just saw, and then custom ones that we cut out of brass sheets for square toe boots. Add that to your cart. Check out like normal. You'll get an email confirmation after you check out with the shipping instructions. Ship your boots on in, and I will give you a call when they arrive to go over the details. Thank you so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button. Subscribe if you like more content like this. And stay tuned for next week. We got a good one coming. God bless you guys.